So the market update. Plugging right along here. So this first slide I thought was pretty interesting. So last year, if you got a mortgage for $17,028, that same mortgage this year would cost $2,656 a month. I think the screen grab that I did there, they said that it's higher by $1,200, but it's actually $900 more. So that's in Ada County. In
How much was the principal?
I don't know. This is just information off of the realtor website. So just an example. Yeah. Yep. And so, right. Yeah. So, and in Canyon County, it's not quite that much more. So about $700 more a month for a mortgage. I just thought that was pretty interesting.
I don't see any softening in the market.
So we are seeing the list price are coming down, definitely. So as a matter of fact, this is for Canyon County single family homes. So this slide shows what the median list price is for this month, and it's 2.6% lower than it was last month. So, and that's, I think year over year, it's 23% lower. So significantly lower than last year at this time, but not that much lower than last month. So it is softening, but I think that we've kind of hit an equilibrium for pricing. Days on market are decreasing slightly. I think that's because those prices have come down. And then inventory is down also substantially. So that's Canyon County. In Ada County, the median price came down just barely 1%. The number of homes sold is down about 17.5% year over year. And then the days on market is down 8% from last year at this time. So I think that the prices have improved, and so the days on market are less.
I think like just a few months ago, we were like close to 60 days on market. I might just making that up in my mind. Which is great. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. So inventory is definitely decreased since last year.
People aren't selling, but then they have to buy.
Exactly. So it seems like the people who are selling right now are somebody moving out of state, into the state, because we're still seeing quite a few people moving into the state. I read somewhere that there are a lot of millennials still moving into the state of Idaho. So, and have money to spend. We'll take you. So I think that new inventory is stalled quite a bit. I think that they're still building, but I think they are building to order. I mean, and not just building to fill the market.
This thing close to Manhattan, and then there a lot of new subdivision popping up, but
And no problem. We just do a prep down, that would fit their model and build water. And just doing the groundwork and waiting for the house. Probably does cost a lot of money to hold all that inventory.
Right.
For some big deal.
Right. So as you can see by this slide, so the I guess it's just comparing the Canyon County to Ada County. Canyon County inventory or the housing price has gone up slightly. Ada County's gone down a little bit. Days on market are similar. There's definitely more inventory in Ada County than there is in Canyon County. So, duplex and fourplex trends. So the inventories remain the same for the most part. We've gone from 39 to 40. So slight increase in both counties, both Ada and County. Pending deals has increased by 1. Sales have dropped from 5 down to 10. And then the absorption rate it's about 2 months. So makes sense.
That seems kind of, I mean, you think that, more housing shortages, right, because they're still moving in, they're a great volume, think that they can move in public apartments. Good for that. It's great.
Yeah.
Because rents are going up, right, but they're not in line with what you pay for a house.
Right. So I think that actually the rents are leveling off. Isn't that what you've seen, Bodie?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, and coming down a little bit. So yeah, 2 to 4 unit. There's so this slide goes backwards. So if you see from October of last year, the inventory was quite low, whereas now like around just over 5. And now it's up to 20. So there's definitely more inventory this year compared to last year. And then these are our active listings currently in both Ada and Canyon County for fourplexes. And you can see there's a real variety there on days of market. So, and this is Tony's fourplex data. So cap rates are holding at around 5%. So that's good. And then the GRM is strong at 168. But the days on market are continuing to rise. So, and then here we have the active units for 5+ in both Ada and Canyon County. And, you know, Stacy knows these a little bit better than I do, but that one on Jackie's been there for a long time, and Dearborn. So as far as lenders go, Dave Rusk sent me this information this morning. So conventional 30-year fix is currently at 7.625. 5-year ARM is 7.125, and then those jumbos at 7.365. Investment purchases a little bit higher. 30-year loan is at 8.5. Yeah, ouch. And then I got some information from Tyler Porter at Bluebird Homes, and he said they have a new program for any owner occupied unit that is a duplex, triplex, or fourplex, with 5% down, with the Fannie Mae starting on November 18th. So something else out there that can look at. So, and then the update from First Rate Property Management. Tom, this is for you. So I don't know if you can see that print's pretty small. So inventory in the Treasure Valley is sitting around 1,800 units listed for rent. It only dropped by about 50 units in total supply compared to last month. The saturated supply of properties and low demand of renters continues to drive rents down as a result. Owners shouldn't be shy of making price adjustments and making them early, especially for the fall, this fall.
That would probably be a lot of apartments also.
Yeah, definitely. So Kat had some really great advice. So Zillow uses an algorithm to display and prioritize properties. So properties that are newly listed will always be the first ones that show up. So it's important that you price your rental appropriately so that it's not sitting on there for a long time. You can make price adjustments, change the pictures as far as which photograph shows up first, to kind of help trick the system. And then if you're not getting too much traction, and you don't want to drop the price, then you can try adjusting the details. I mean, changing things, just making those changes is going to help kind of alter those algorithms. And then she also said that if you want to get a data report that gives you a summary of the current market, there's a website there, and I can email that site to anybody if you don't want to try and write it down. But if you're concerned about filling vacancies, moving into the fall and winter months, it's a good idea to look at this data report. Help get your numbers lined up.
Is there any subscription required for this information?
No, this is just on Zillow. So yeah, if you have a listing, you should be able to pull it.
Well, what they don't have listed.
If you don't have a listing, I don't know.
Try it.
Yeah, try it. Right. So I think this is exactly the same as last month. If the price is going to dictate what's moving and what's not moving. So it applies to properties that are for sale. It applies to the rents. Condition is always important. And expect high expectations. So that property that we have listed on Mendelson looks absolutely beautiful, but it backs up to McMillan, and that's been a turnoff for people.
How many days of market?
6.
6?
Yeah,
And so, I mean, it's too hard, I mean.
it's too early to
Too
tell.
early to tell, right? Because when I look at 35 days on the market, I'm not panicked. Okay, I mean, that's the mindset. It's like, the mindset is, well, we got to sell it today, and because, wait a minute, these are buy and holds. We've held them for this many years.
Right.
We're not panicked at 35.
Well, and it's interesting coming from the mindset where, you couldn't hold on to anything for a week. Things were flying out of here so fast. And now we've come into this adjustment phase, which is actually a much healthier place to be. But it takes a little while to wrap your head around. Oh my gosh, we've been on market for 6 days and nothing's happening. So,